Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Alright, good evening, race fans. We're back again for Season 5 of the SRA Team GT3 Series. Again with Division 3. This is round 2 at Nurburgring. And tonight I've got a new co-host in Loic Normando. How you doing, Loic?
I'm doing very well. I'm really happy to be here with you, Stefan. And I think we'll have a good race tonight.
I agree. The racing I saw from the 3 divisions last night was pretty good. Very tight track, but leads to a lot of good racing, I think.
Yeah, it's really hard sometimes, but I think when you get it right, I think it gets a lot of good racing.
Agreed. Speaking of the track, we can go ahead while they're getting through the free practice. We'll look at the track map and kind of get an idea of what we're dealing with tonight.
Yeah, so Nurburgring GP layout. So sorry, not the Nordschleife. This is the GP layout. So we're coming up to turn 1, a really tight hairpin, and we're getting to Mercedes Arena, which is like a section where you can kind of lose a lot of time if you don't get it right. This can use a lot of your tires too. I don't think, other than turn 1, you cannot pass in sector 1. Then we go from turn 6, turn 7, the really flowy kind of corners. I like these kind of turn 6 and turn 7. I think they mix pretty well, but if you turn too much, this can destroy your tires.
For sure.
Like, your tires can just get destroyed in like just a few laps if you just get too much angle on your tires. Then we get to the back hairpin, which is the turn 8, the Dunlop Keh. It's a pretty cool name.
I like that.
And then we get to the Schumacher S. I think everyone knows these. These are just a trap for everyone. They're really difficult. There are some cars that can take it flat out, but it's pretty rare, and you cannot really do that in races, I think. Then we get to turn 11, turn 12. I love these corners too. Again, this is like turn 6 and turn 7. They're kind of the same, but I would say this is more like more difficult than turn 6 and turn 7. They're faster, they're more precise to get, and I would say they are a good show to see car just in lines. I think we're gonna see a lot of car in line in lap 1, in turn 11, turn 12, because you cannot see anything, not even the apex when you're behind someone in these corners. Then we get to the false turn 13, as I call it, because this is almost not a corner. And then we get to the final chicane, turn 14, turn 15. I think personally, I don't know for you, Stefan, but I think this is where we're going to see the most crashes tonight, especially into lap 1, 2, and maybe 3. I think this is maybe the most trickiest part of the lap.
Yeah, I would agree that.
And then we get to the last corner, turn 16, where it's a kind of a simple corner that you can get, but you can lose a lot of time there, especially on the exit if you don't get it right. But I would say this is a great show when you see some cars just trying to battling and going to the last chicane, last corner, and just pushing on in the exit and just side by side for a first corner.
Absolutely.
And this is pretty much the race track for tonight. This is a really hard track to get overtaking. So this will be like kind of a overtaking over along like a lot of laps. So not just like one lap and turn one and bam. So it might get just created in more laps.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think you set up a guy, say lap 5, and it'll take until 7, 8, 9, even further down to actually make the pass.
Yeah. This is a hard track. This is a really hard track. I find it hard, but I find it really fun when you get it right.
Absolutely, yeah. It's. I think those types of tracks that are more difficult are more fun because once you get it right, you really feel like you've earned it. More mic gain on my side. All right, I got
Yeah,
you,
it's like
Jess.
it's like if you finish Dark Souls. It's really hard, but when you finish it, you're really proud. This is kind of Nurburgring right now. And
Absolutely.
I think Nurburgring GP is I think it fits with her bigger sister or brother, call it whatever you want, the Nordschleife, but just in a more modern way, in more more modern way. I think it.
Agreed. While we get the opening laps that don't matter while they warm it up, I'm gonna go through the driver standings from last week. Pretty big outturn for week 1. We had 41 drivers. Jared Seckham in the world infamous BMW managed to pull out the win at Suzuka with Rafael Astolfo and Jess Osborne taking podium finishes. And let's see, Astolfo was a silver driver, so you got a gold winning the race and a silver right behind him. They've definitely made sure to show up and let the golds know that they were serious when it came to racing last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then for the team standings, I think, yeah, World Infamous, because of the win, the other driver finished really well. So they're up in the lead at 190 points with 136 points for second place. So already almost a 60-point lead in the points for the team standings. I think most teams had one driver that did well, and then their other driver got involved in something early and never made a recovery. So lots of room for error and room for improvement this week on the team and driver standings.
Yeah, we're only at week 2. So I have a lot of races to go, and it's gonna be fun.
Have to make sure. There we go. Had to
As we
click.
can see, oh, sorry.
Nope. I was just making sure I had the picture-in-picture working. It was black for a second. I just had to click back into it.
Ooh. As we can see, the D3 Silver doing their laps right now. They only have 10 minutes of qualifying, not like last season where they had 15 minutes. So it was a 30-minute qualifying, but now this season this is a 20-minute. So this adds a bit more stress to the qualifying. This adds a bit more. The pack is a bit more even, I would say, too. As we can see, Green, and Durban with a 56.9 right now. I don't know what is the pace of D3 at the moment for Nurburgring, but I'm sure this is going to be a good pace.
I would say so. I think, if I'm not mistaken, last night we had D4 drivers close or barely into the 55s.
Ooh,
So I'm going to say that the D3 drivers are going to have quite a few guys down in the 56, 55 range. Oh, as I say it, Cran, 55.4. There you go.
55.4.
That's an insane first lap for him.
Really good lap. And yeah, that's only the first lap. And the first lap is not always the best, so I think Durban can do better. I think everyone in the back can do better at the moment. This is only their first laps, and as we can see in our Delta, Durban is 6/10 off his best right now. So that's what I'm saying about, like, this is only the first lap. People can improve way more. And Karan, which is right now 3:2:10, sorry. Oh, you just lost some time that corner here at Merck. I'm gonna call it the Merck Arena because yeah,
For sure.
Too hard to say. Oh, we got the anime Lexus. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, that's a nice livery. I don't know if I saw that one last week. That one might have been one that they didn't have in the collection last week and got it updated.
But he's still 2/10 up his
Very
time.
nice. Wow. So far everyone's tracking green on their first or second flying laps. So we will finish this lap with Garrity and see if he finishes it off, and then I'm gonna go find someone else that's on a flyer. Because Garrity is like 8/10 up, so he's tracking like second or third right now if he can hold this.
There's Banderi too, which is 1.5 second, right? Oh, he just on his laps, and it wasn't valid.
Yeah. Garrity 56.2. Philho, I was about to switch over to him and I saw his car flash yellow. Spawner got off track there. Right about... Oh yeah, turn 6. One of the turns you said was kind of tricky if you don't get it just right.
Yeah. Hard corner. Pretty hard. Couple of corners. As we can see, Anderson right now, which is 9/10 of his best, with his personal best right now is a 57.9. Just gonna get into the 56, maybe P5 at the moment. Oh, just lost some time at the exit. Gains a bit. 80 gets P8. Nice lap from him.
Very nice, very nice.
As we can see, LF. I don't know what is your name. I'm sorry.
In the standings, it's the L is Lud, L-U-D, and then it's just F. So I was just calling him LF last week because it's much easier to say.
It's almost an LFA, and he's driving a Lexus.
That's actually pretty funny. That's what I would have put that.
Well, he's 2/10 up its best, which is a 56 flat right now. So if he keeps it up, he's gonna go into 55. Go say hi to Cran. Oh, and now, oh, just lost some time here. 4/10.
Oh no.
He needs to keep it up.
He's almost through the track. He's got to keep that time now. Don't have it anywhere else to make it up if you lose it at the end.
The chicane is really hard.
Kyle Miller moves up to 11th, 57.3. The BMW. Not bad, sir. Let's see, who else we got in here?
And as we can see, the pack is it's really tight. Like the Nurburgring is a pretty tight. Oh, and as we see LF with a 55.432, which is 0.012 off Cran right now. But Cran is on a hot lap right now. It's 2/10 off his best right now. 4/10. Oh no, he just lost it.
Man. Bailey must have had a dirty lap. I saw he was up a second, but he did improve. Who else we got that's close here? Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, I was gonna say
watching?
Friday. It's just right now coming to the last corner. 8/10 off his best right now. Is gonna go into the 56 if he just keep it. The last corner. Yeah, that's a pretty good corner, but loses a lot of time. He goes P8 with a 56.7. The pack is pretty tied up.
Yep. And we're at the 10-minute mark, so anyone that's on a lap's probably on their last one, as Constantine
as
goes
we can
across.
See, Banderi. Yeah. 7/10 off, 8/10 off. He's still gaining, coming to the last corner. But there's a BMW right behind him, I think.
Yeah, I see that. I was just flipped to the BMW because I saw he was 8/10 up on his lap.
But he gains a lot. 8/10, 9/10. Where is he? P4. Nice lap.
Banderi. Man, Garrity caught Banderi at the wrong time. He lost about 3/10, but He got a 55.9. The next spot up was a 55.4. So
Wait, I need to cut you. There's Cran, which is maybe gonna do 54.
No
Oh
way.
no, 55 flat.
No way. 55 flat. That's crazy.
That's a really fast pace. Nice job from him.
Very nice.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's Chris Burtis, which is still in his lap. He's 6-10 off.
Oh, Burtis.
He's gonna steal some places
Check
there.
Almeida here.
P4. Nice.
Very good job, Burtis. Burtis is a D4 driver who is improved over the last 2 seasons. I remember season 3, he was one of those that was around like the 15 to 20. Last season, he was a top 10 runner and earned his spot up into D3. So here's hoping to another good night for him.
And Almeida just getting up to P5.
There we go. A lot of low 56s here. 3 guys into the 55s.
The pack is really high up.
Yeah, they're up there.
It's really, yeah. A lot of 56s, but just really tight. Like,
now the question.
look at that.
With Cran getting the 55 flat, do you think anyone will hit a 54?
I don't know if people are gonna pass him in the qualifying.
Because that's a pretty solid lap in any division, I think.
Yeah. And fun fact, I just saw that Jaworski livery is Coca-Cola. And I learned the last corner is the Coca-Cola curve.
Nice, nice. Aiden Grover says, "Who's P13?" Wow, that's that Lambo driver, Aiden Grover. Heard he's a good fellow.
He's a good fellow.
Who's driving and typing again. Focus on the race, sir. Focus on the race.
You need all the concentration. Ooh, Lloyd. You lost. Oh no, I think I was streaming. I saw him lose. Yeah, I saw him lose 3/10, but I just saw that he hasn't set a lap, so I think this is a.
Oh, this would be like his flying, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be that.
It looks like all the gold drivers are out on the track, except for Jawbreach GTG. He's the only one not out on track right now.
Yeah. Maybe pissing? Maybe eating?
Yeah, he might be getting a last minute water break
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Some big Chipotle. Try to not
making sure the
get all
rig's
over that.
all set up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know with me, sometimes I get the wheels set up and then I go to sit down for the actual race or something, and you have to like unplug and reinstall it because something's not working properly. Never a fun time.
Just saw some Levine. P7. 56.6.
It's a good first lap.
And he's already up this time. Like 3/10.
Man.
Oh, Secombe.
Secombe, yeah. 55.9 on his first lap. Same thing at Cran did.
Yeah,
high
exactly.
59 or 55.9, and then crank the time down from that.
Yeah, that's the thing in qualifying. That what you have to do is just your first lap. Just keep your tires like. First lap is heating, but you can still do a lap. Second lap is like push a bit harder, but still is pretty much only for heating your tires.
Yeah.
And then third lap, you just go boom, boom, boom. So that's why you see like some laps with like 56. And just at the end of qualifying, the same guy's doing 54.4. Like, this is just heating up his tires gradually with every lap he's doing. Sakone, P16 at the moment right now is 8/10 off his best. So he might get into the 55s. So I think we're gonna see a lot of gold drivers into the 55s, Stefan.
I think so. I think that'll stay right around this area as Jess pulls over for whoever that was in the BMW. Let's
Sorry
switch.
forgot your name.
You are good. Sometimes I forget my own name too. It's called old age.
I can see a lot of Beamers. I think they like speedboats here in D3.
I see that, yeah. The BMWs came out strong. So did the Aston Martins. I want to say there's like 7 or 8 of the Aston Martins as well. Ferrari's pretty high in here. Not as many Audis or McLarens or Hondas as last season.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about watching every divisions is that you can see like every like favorite car of each division. Like, for example, I'm D1. Like the Beamer is not that kind of a big choice. Like there's some people driving it, but not that much. But like here, there's way more Beamers than D1.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which is cool. Like you see a lot of changes in divisions. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the middle of the pack divisions. Divisions 3, 4, even 5 now that we have it. You get a lot more of the cars that nobody else likes. The Lexus, the Bentleys. Aiden Grover says the Huracan. There's quite a few of those out there this season.
Yeah.
Like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah. My favorite livery from this season is from Brian Anderson and who is it? I think that's Brendan Chan.
I think
The
so.
Exorcist. Yeah, it's a really beautiful livery. Like at the Bandman's Exorcist, something like this.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah, it sounds
Pretty
like a
cool
good one.
livery. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a comb. But now 2/10 off his best. He's still far from current lap time, but he's still gonna beat Skies if he still stays with his delta up. And as we see a car flying off in the chicane.
Oh no, never good to see that. I'm gonna switch it over to the Audi Grinch car here, because he's up half a second on his fastest lap.
Really interesting. The two unclassed car, Fran and LF, which by the way, just so you know again, gray plates like gray driver number are for silver and white are for gold, but red are for unclassified. So we still don't know where they are. So like are they in D3, D4? We don't know. And the only two red are 1 and 2.
That's interesting. The new guys, maybe they just didn't have a good hot stint at Paul Ricard, or they just might be really good at this track.
As we see Anthony Rower
Exciting.
He's gonna set up a lap. His last lap. I think this is pretty much the last lap. Yeah, there's 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Up to the qualifying. Yeah.
The only person that can make it to the finish line probably and get another lap is Jawbreed GTG, who's coming around the last corner now. Levine
lap, my
might.
man.
Levine might, because he's 40. He's at the chicane. He might get there and get one more in.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. Don't worry about this.
Levine's already in 5th, so he doesn't need another lap.
No, yeah.
We want to see the rest of the field tighten up a little.
Oh, wait, there's Kais right now, 5/10 off. He might get the pole. Just need to get a good chicane. I think that's commentator curse right there. Look.
Solid.
Yeah, that was. Oh no, he lost all of his lead at a chicane.
Oh no.
But I think he's still gonna get LF. No.
Oh, they tied.
They're tied.
55.432 for second and third there.
A tie. That's
What a
rare that we see that.
crazy lap time there.
Incredible.
And if you haven't ever had a tie in ACC, the way that works is the first person to reach that time gets the spot, and then you get the second spot below them. So since LF was there first, he gets to keep the second place.
Like in '97, the Formula One last race. Well, that was not 2 drivers, but that was 3 drivers, which is even more
Roar,
incredible.
wherever he was at, moves up to 12th place, 56.3. Nice
And
finish for him.
Sarkoni right now, which is the I think this is the only car right now which is actually gaining time on this delta. Ooh, but lost a lot of time on that corner here.
Yeah,
That's
everybody else
bad.
is off.
Yeah. He still might gain time in chicane, we don't know. Let's see.
GTG's off. He may have gotten an extra lap, and no, he pulls it off. So it's just
Saccone.
and...
Yeah, Saccone is Saccone.
Yeah, Saccone. BMW right behind him. Oh, whoa, they just come out of nowhere. They're both up 4/10 up?
Yeah, last corner.
There you go. There you go.
And Saccone. Nice.
Saccone up to P5 and Saccone up to P2. What a way to finish that out.
Yeah. So LF and Kren are split up by Saccone, which I thought they were gonna stay P1 and 2.
Yeah, I thought the two Lexi were going to run the field tonight. They're gonna have to work for that now.
Yeah.
Gonna do a little. While we got it some time, I'm gonna run through and do track walk. We'll switch it back over to the race screen now that I got that all good. I'm gonna look at what we got here on the paints tonight. So, got the nice little anime girl for our pole sitter. Nicely done. I love the colors. Good picks there. Last week's winner, nice black, blue, and pink BMW. You've got your standard looking Lexus paints. Got an Aston. Got the baseline Spotify car. You got KFC on rows 2 and 3. Secum's teammate. Got Luke's Coca-Cola buddies. Santa out here hanging out. Comic Racing. Got your Gravedigger cars. Knights in shiny armor with some bratwurst. That's always cool. Grinch is here. So many good paints out to represent the holiday theme that we have going on this season. Goose and Goblins.
And some other pretty good just liveries, but not in the holiday teams. Not holiday, huh?
Like this one's not a holiday theme. This Ferrari at the back. Which actually I should have that one. That's one of my baseline teammates. So not sure what's going on there. And I'm gonna try to switch it back. There we go. So figure out what's wrong with that one. Very Quinge quali for me. Oh, your quali was cringe. Gotcha. Where are you at, Chess? Not in the top 20, it looks like. It happens. Jess Osborne's gonna be starting 28th. It's not too far from where I started last night. I was able to pick up quite a bit early on. So, hopefully you have some of that same luck.
As we can see, the beautiful cars going for a formation lap.
Getting those tires warmed up as quick as they can for this lap. As the temperatures will be going down, you want as much tire pressure and heat in now because you're going to lose all that heat on the track here shortly. Also, for this week, we're going back to the 10-minute pit windows from the 40 minutes that we had last week at Suzuka, as that was just a test. I like that Cran makes sure he takes out all the cones going into turn 5, so no one can use those as references. Somebody in D4 did the same thing, and I heard it over the team radio. It's pretty funny. Cracks me up. I know in our Forza leagues, people used to do that. They'd take out any sort of sign or cone that you could use as a reference that could be moved because it made it easier for them since they didn't use all that. And unless you're one of those, like Douglas Mitchell, who uses the racing lines, it's very hard once those braking markers get taken out.
Yeah. Doug, you need to improve.
Who's driving the Lexus? Are you talking about the one up front? That's Dan Cran. Any small GIF ideas for a sim racer or racing fan? Small gift ideas for a racing fan.
Break G29 mod.
If you're not gonna get them something that goes with like their actual race setup, like, I would say try to find like what kind of cars they got. They like. Maybe get them a model car or a T-shirt from like their favorite racers, kind of stuff like that. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Pair of
like
gloves, yeah.
Racing phone case.
There you go.
And it's even better if you know his favorite driver.
Yeah, always. Midnight Candy says, did not see that livery in the reveal. I think because Cran is one of the newer guys to the league, he didn't know ahead of time how to get all that set up to get it in there for the livery stream.
Car's getting ready to get the race start. I'm gonna let you get that up, Stefan, for the first lap.
Sounds good.
First few laps. I know you can do it.
Ken is in Ken Miller? Of course, you would notice the anime cars, Ken. That's who it is. Alright, they're rounding out the last corner here. Waiting for the last bit of the field. Oh no, the last bit of the field's going to start in the corner. They are green. Oh no, Sykes did not get going in the Aston Martin. He's losing 4 or 5 positions going down into turn 1 here. 3rd to, looks like 9th. Bottlenecking up. We're going to move it back just a little. No? Okay, they made it through. They went from 3 wide to 2 wide pretty quickly.
There's a car who was stalled in first corner.
Michael in the 31 Honda is stalled. He's going back. Whitting. Let's grab some of these here. What we got here?
Oh, as we see Ferrari, I think that's Bertus. Yeah, that's Bertus. You just spun.
Oh no, Bertus is there.
The Coca-Cola wasn't enough.
A lot of cars getting involved early. Felix,
as we see Ryan.
Whitting, Michaels, Bertus, Hines. Yeah, there's a lot of cars off the track already.
We can see the backfield where there's a lot of cars just still lining up, trying to find a gap, trying to find a way to overtake someone. Alright, we see 3 wide. Oh, I think that was a touch here and behind. There's the car wide.
Oh, right.
That's Lorenzo Fillo. Lorenzo Fillo on the outside and just went off in the hairpin.
Man,
and that's side by side.
I don't know where you want to start it, right? Oh man,
yeah,
another one off in the dirt. Now you've got all the action. I'm just kind of keeping it up front.
Yeah. Ortiz, which went wide and in the sand at the Schumacher race right now. I think this is it's calmer. It's more calm.
It's a little calmer at the front.
It is kind of intense. There's Hanky, Rodriguez, and Lorenzo Filo. Right now, there are three. Oh, wait, behind there's Rodriguez, and I think that's Payan. Yeah, they're fighting hard right now. Alright, side by side with the Lorenzo Filo going inside Rodriguez, I think. No, this is Hanky, the teammate of Burtis, which is lost position. But Kitty get it back up. Turn one, looking on the inside. No, doesn't want to try to move. Already we saw our inside there.
You've got all the action up there. All the BMWs at the front have kind of just decided to hang out. Ooh, I got 2 spun here.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh, we got someone to spun.
Coming out of
Was
turn
that Jess Osborne?
2. BMW. Roar comes inside the BMW. Smacks it a little bit, spins her around.
That's Bailey going the outside. No, sorry. Bailey and Matthews going in outside. Gets the move done. Nice move. But I see some cars just piling up. Oh, that's who? Constantin.
Oh, no,
who almost spun, but just get it back up. Nice save. But Lorenzo Filo right now, yes, he's on a streak.
Another little close battle here with Jaworski, Passage, Almeida, and Osborne.
Oh no, side by side with Lorenzo Filo and Rodriguez coming to Schumacher's. Oh, and they keep it clean, but they're still side by side, and we'll see Payan check out on the inside. Sorry, on the outside of Ortiz. This is clean for the moment. Rodriguez going a bit wide. No one has lost position at the moment. Lorenzo Filo has a good exit there. He might get Rodriguez
nice
up the chicane. But watch out, you cannot really overtake on the chicane without getting some bad luck.
Agreed.
And as you can see, yeah, just let.
Oh, somebody.
Oh, it was Rodriguez. Rodriguez just spun.
Rodriguez just went off too.
Oh, that's Constantin. Constantin who saved his car just before a few corners before.
Jen Rodriguez in the last corner goes off and slides. Takes out both the Coca-Cola Ferraris. I'm gonna get one, you might as well get both. Jen's back to 31st. Now he's got to put all that effort back into where he was at. Hopefully he settles down, gets those tires cooled off. If you haven't noticed, because you're watching all the action in the back, the Lexus of LF has got back into 2nd place. They're leaving the rest of the field. They got 3.5 seconds on Sarkon in 3rd, and he's got a train of BMWs behind him. Ferrari and Ferrari violence this season. Yeah, exactly. All the Ferraris this season are causing chaos to each other. Last season it was the McLarens destroying each other.
Yeah. Sorry if you missed some action. This is wait, but Diggs is super close to Levine right now at the front pack. There's a fight I think is gonna be in just a few corners. Ooh, but there's some is that Levine just going in too slow on the exit and Diggs going in the inside on the last corner. Nice shot from him, but watch out, there's Skies back here, which won a part of this cake right now for P6.
Oh, I don't know who that was behind Jess, but he just hit the curb coming through the chicane and spun it off. It's like everyone's kind of filing in. The gaps between the cars are going from 1 to 2/10 up to, half a second to a second. People are getting comfortable now. As I say that, I see 2 cars going side by side into turn 1 here. Payan gives a little nudge to the Honda and lets 2 more cars go by. That Lorenzo Filo just getting bullied into turn 1. Looks like they're settled down a little bit there. Speaking of Lorenzos, the other Ramon Lorenzo is way out in the back by himself. I don't know what happened to him at the start, but he is pretty far off the pack.
Cannot see the delta unfortunately from Travers.
Gotcha, yeah.
Ooh, but I think that's. Yeah, it was Secombe. In Circone, he's just going out wide there. There's Diggs, his teammate, just behind. Like, oh, we see side by side Levine and Diggs. I think that was Skies. No, sorry, that was Skies with Rebel on the outside. But no, sorry, Rebel is trying with the draft on the outside.
BMW
Very
draft
inside.
on the outside.
Oh, there's a touch.
Oh,
Garrity just spun, but he just saves
what a
it.
save
Rebel
in
is
this
good.
Oh man.
Nice.
I like how he hits him and then he helps him by slowing down and straightening him back up. What a pal.
Good racecraft there. And sportsmanship.
That's the battle for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, because Spaghetta's now in there with those guys.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's well, Rebel just lost some connection there.
I saw the car flash red or yellow for a second.
Yeah, that was Rebel. He just lost some connection for a second.
Here's a nice little train.
That was scary.
We got Kyle Miller, Matthews, Bailey Rohrer, Moffitt, GTG, all trying to catch Jess Osborne in 20th.
Oh, as we see Matthews and Miller having a great fight there. They're just all there from 21st to 26th. It's just a big fight. Oh, and behind him we see a slow car. This is McLaren from Anderson right now on the outside. And Grover is just... Oh, sorry. That's GTG. Who's that? I gotta find him. That was green.
Moffitt,
GTG yellow flag.
off.
Ooh, that's a big crash.
Oh, it hits Rodrigues too. Oh, up at the front,
no.
Circone and who is that? Secombe, the race winner from last week, get into it, and Secombe's gonna have to let a lot of this field go by. He's down to 15th already from 3rd, and he's still dropping.
Oh, Friday just lost his car in
20th
the
place.
Schumacher S. That hurt.
Let's see what Circone looks like after the incident here. He dropped the 5th.
As we see a car just going out, just cutting the track. That's Lloyd. Just cut the track in the last checking there.
That was a.
There's so much great fight.
Yeah.
I don't know where to look. Oh, I see the gap now. Oh,
there we go. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna scroll up to the front here and check on the Lexus drivers who have got away from all the madness. They're just a second apart, just cruising at the front, waiting for the pit stop here in about 15 minutes. The burnout is
Passage. Yeah, Passage, which is really right now really aggressive on La Rade. I'm gonna say La Rade.
Yeah.
Easier to me to say it like this.
Yeah, that's what it
which is really aggressive. Yeah, really aggressive right now, but keep in mind, don't be too much aggressive on the start of the race because your tires will suffer. Oh my god, that's La Rade. Just hit Christian Holmes.
Oh no.
Just spinning and spinning.
Got another car too. It looked like it's a little bit. Majority of them seem to be going all right. That's a good sight to see.
Sad to see that for Christian Holmes.
Yeah, he was having a nice little run there.
Yeah.
Drops from about 10th to 18th with that incident, so he's got a little work to do to catch back up to that group.
I just see so much delta under like gap between 1 second. Oh, Kyle Miller was having an unsafe re-entry.
Whoa.
For Matthews, and Matthews just will lose a lot of time. It's Secombe. Why is Secombe there?
There was an incident with him and Sircone at the chicane a couple laps ago, and he had to wait for the
Ooh.
whole field to get by.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't catch whose fault it was. By the time I was able to, I didn't have time to get the rewind on it.
Passage was on a kill streak right now. It's just passing everyone. So watch out for your tires, dude. I don't want you to see some 2-1s and 2-2s at the end for you.
Agreed. Passage
still
eats, sleeps, and dreams VR racing, so he's probably got this track figured out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. As we see the battle for P6. Oh, and Garrity just going a bit to just a spin, like a slight spin.
A little scary.
Sky was gonna go in the inside, but is he gonna try it? No, he's not gonna try it. He almost did a Christian Holmes shot. These three are really glued together. They're fighting hard with the KFC car.
Good night,
Beautiful
bud.
car.
All right.
And LF at the front. Still under a second from Cran.
It looks like he's not pushing, but he's not relaxing either.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Holmes seems to be doing all right after his incident. He's settled back in behind Jaworski in 18th and 17th and 18th. As I see Osborne and Almeida close in here.
Oh, not the chicane. Ooh.
That was close. You had a nice
Matthews and Miller.
Yeah,
Matthews and Miller there. And Sacombe, dude, they're 4 cars. They're just all fighting. Oh, and someone just disconnected, I think.
Oh no.
Something happened.
Hanky's.
Oh no, it's
Hanky's off.
Wait, that's Lorenzo Fillo. Is in the
Okay.
pits?
He sure is.
Oh, he left.
Oh no. He must have done something and got some damage.
And Hanky too, the teammate of Bertus. Oh wow, not a good day at work for Bertus and Hanky. As we see a big yellow flag. Oh, watch out for the re-entry for Matthews. Oh, there's a hit! Roar! And they're 3 wide. Coming to that corner.
No.
That was really close. Well, at least we did have a crash. Oh.
And I'm watching the group right behind Roar, and they're pretty tight. They don't they don't want to
take
see
care
those
of them.
sideways. To Laurent here in Passage, back up in 11th and 12th. Enjoying the quiet away from the madness that's going through the hairpin there. Man, that's crazy. Those in 15 minutes, the 2 Lexus have an 8-second lead over 3rd place, and he's got another 1.5 seconds over the guy behind him, 4th.
Oh, Jaworski going the outside of Lloyd before the big straight. Oh, but no, he goes on his end.
Oh, that's gonna
He's getting a bad exit. Yeah, Lloyd is just gonna get a bit more speed. The Audi is really fast on the straight.
It's gonna get him on the inside. The rod's off. That's who we're watching.
Ooh.
What happened to you, Laurent? Through the chicane.
He's fine.
Ooh, gets a little too much of the second curbs there. Just runs it off the track. Alright.
The Rebel in Sky is fighting. Okay, 3. Fighting hard.
Lexus boys. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Your Lexus brethren are showing the field how to drive tonight.
Yeah. They're lapping the field right now. We see Grover, Bailey. Yes, we see some fire right here. Burtis. Still not. Oh, Burtis on the inside. Watch out! It might be a crash, but no, Green. That was really close. I didn't want it to crash. Oh, but it's a good old switcheroo, as you call it.
Oh, the switcheroo. Got him.
Burtis passing Grain for P26.
We got-
Burtis is not leaving.
Yeah, we got Bandiri in 10th here with Passage, Osborne, Laurent, and Durban Legacy all closing in, wanting to sniff at that top 10 position. And it looks
wanna
like
point out-
Bandiri's kind of slowing them down. There's a 9-second gap up to the next car in front of them. So these guys get around. They got a lot of clean air.
Durban, yellow flag. Durban
no.
is spinning.
I was just talking.
Keep your brakes.
I'm sorry, Durban. I didn't mean to talk about you. Caster
Don't
cursed
kill me.
the man off the field.
Oh no.
He drops from like 14th all the way back to like 24th.
Sad to see. I just want to point out that Anim Friday has front aero damage, like really big front aero damage, and he's still not going into pits. He's a man. He don't want to quit. He doesn't want to quit.
Little understeer doesn't hurt him too bad. He'll fix it when the pits open up.
Yeah. Oh, Passage and Osborne side by side to turn one. And there's a third car, Larod, in behind.
Teammates
Osborne.
trying to bully him off.
Yeah. Osborne in the inside just clips a bit of the inside curb. Passage is going to try the inside there.
Ooh, look at that.
Gets the move done. But watch out, there might be a...
Oh, the switcheroo.
Yeah. Osborne going in the inside. Watch out. And there's Larod behind. This is Almeida. There are 4 cars right now.
Passage decides it looks like just to tuck in so he doesn't lose more than one position here. Ooh, Levine's up here on Sarcone for 4th. Move up to the KFC battle. Oh, you moved it too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna switch again. I see we're on the same wavelength. That's good and bad sometimes.
We're just talking to each other. Ortiz going inside on Green, but Green there was a slight touch. Green on the inside, on the outside. Sorry.
Looks like Spaghetti is not closing on these guys in front of him like I thought he was. We'll switch camera views and see if he can catch him. The good thing with Spaghetti here is he's sitting in 9th place and he's got 10 seconds on Bandiri and the pack behind him, so he doesn't have to pressure too much. He can kind of relax for 5 minutes, get his pit stop in, and then push.
Yeah. I think this is this is almost time for a pit stop.
Yeah,
sure,
we got about 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Passage is getting a good exit. Oh, this is it on the exit of the chicane. They're still fighting for P11 right now. It's a comb on the outside of Roller. Ooh, side by side coming to turn 1. And Friday with the front aero damage still in front of them. Side by side, Friday, Sacombe. Friday on the inside, Sacombe on the outside, but Friday's just gonna let him by. I think he's like, yeah, dude, you're too fast. I got front aero damage.
he wants to stay with the pack, but he doesn't want to fight too much.
Oh, now we got Matthews on the inside of Roller. Is he gonna stick the move? Roller on the outside, but he gets the inside there. Slow him down. No, Matthews gets it. And Roller is now menacingly in the target of Miller.
Man,
we're gonna see
another close battle there. We've got Sykes, Rebel, and Garrity still battling out in 6, 7, 8. These guys have been together since the beginning, and I don't think it's gonna end.
Yeah. And for P35 and P34, we got Thomas Constantin and Payan fighting for P34.
I'm glad that I've got you in here to pronounce some of these non-English names. I know Felix from our Forza stuff, but I've never been able to say his last name correctly, so I'm glad that somebody in here can. So, love it. I was just going to call him Felix every time I talked about him tonight because I could not pronounce his last name.
I'm here for that, man.
I'm going to have to go back and watch it and write down the sounds that you made for that one.
I'm going to tell you after the stream.
Sounds good.
But we need to get the back of the grid some view time on Matthews.
For sure.
Matthews just
Oh
spun.
no, not Matthews. In the chicane
Please, no.
area too.
I told you.
You called
The
it.
chicane.
That area is
Yeah,
tricky.
It is super tricky. Yeah.
Because it's not slow like some chicanes, like you would see it like Monza. But it's just enough of a chicane that like you feel confident going through it 3 or 4 times, and that 5th time the curb gets you.
Lloyd having an incident, losing some places and fighting now with
Uh-oh.
Ortiz. Ortiz in the inside, Lloyd on the outside, but Lloyd is just going way too wide. Can I get the inside on the second corner? And Lahad, right now with Banderi right now. They're fighting hard.
It looks like Passage and Almeida got around Banderi. Instead of
Yeah.
Jess. Banderi's having a little moving back.
Come on, Jess, you can do it.
Jess in the top 10. I think he finished pretty well last week too.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So he
Yeah.
said he qualified pretty bad, but 28th to 10th, that's a pretty good race so far, sir. Which
Yeah,
I can actually look at
D1.
those.
Yeah, in D1 we had some just big, just a big back up the grid. So we might see some again, like a Saccone. No, not Saccone. Saccone.
Yeah.
Which is in P17, which was in P21, I think. It's its lowest.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I
he's
think 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, he's getting up the grid right now. It's just.
Yeah, we got a
Place
lot
by
of plus
place.
10 drivers. Ortiz is up 16. Mathias is up 12. Jess just got passed by Passage, but he's up 17. Passage is up 11.
When Friday. Fighting hard, even with his damage. He just lost a place in the chicane with a magnific overtake with Roar.
Look at that.
In the chicane. Side by side, Miller, and Friday in the first corner. Now Friday is on the outside, and he's gonna close the door. That was really close, and we got Grover behind, which wants to get up from Miller. I'm getting these names switched up right now. There's so much
Passage and
so much thing happening.
In the hairpin, get a little sideways. Jess gives it back, but he's going to lose the spot to Almeida there, which also brings Banderi and Larad back in. This is now a 5-man fight again.
Oh, and as we hear, pit windows open.
Oh no!
This is time for people to come in.
Passage, okay, he's not off completely, but he definitely lost a lot there. He was in 10th, now he's 14th. A lot of beating and banging there.
And Levine still hanging on with Sarconi for P4. He's not overtaking because you cannot in Nurburgring, but he just gains time every lap. That's what I said about like it's not gonna be overtaken just one lap. It's gonna be from making in a lot of laps. Now he's getting on the outside. Maybe a switcheroo there, but no, he's just way too far.
Yeah, it looks like Levine's taking the. I'm just gonna chill behind you. We're not gonna wear our tires out. We'll fight it out in the last 15-20 minutes there.
Exactly. Yeah.
See a lot of guys in the pits. Secom from P17, Jaworski P16. Bertus is off again. What's going on here, Bertus? Oh, you're sideways. I see a chicane. Yeah. Did he eat the curb? Yep, too much curb. That tier 2 curb at in the first part of that chicane will destroy you if you're not careful. Lloyd's in, Mathias, Bailey, Friday. Bertus has decided he's coming in. He's got to get his mindset back in the game.
Grover and Ortiz still fighting between each other for P18. Yeah. They were side by side into turn 2. Grover almost had it, but he just lost a bit of a grip on a corner, I think. And as we see quite a lot of cars coming to the pits.
Looks like a lot
Do
of the
you
guys
think?
further back.
Yeah. Do you think, Stefan, we're gonna see some sorry folks, the pit lane is closed tonight? Oh, and Chris Holm just touching the sand saves it.
I don't think so. I think everyone in this group will probably get their pit stops in relatively quick, and no one will mess it up. I don't think we'll see. We maybe see one stop and go 30, but I don't see a whole lot of those happening.
And Skies and oh, as we see quite a Sarcone, Levine, and Skies, sorry, all coming to the pits. I think they want to get some undercut on Diggs and Rebel.
That's fair. The front pack there is kind of getting away, so get that pit stop now. Maybe you get a lap or two of clean air, depending on where you come out. Sarcone's already out.
By the way, chat, I have a question. What is the joke with Bendy Brew? Oh, Skies looking, artists are looking inside of
Yeah, I was
Ken
wondering
Miller
too.
into turn one.
I don't know much
He's
about the
still
Bendy Brew people.
He's still on his back, coming to the inside of turn three. Gets the move done. He's
Miller
going
gave him
for the inside. Oh, the hit!
No!
Ken Miller has spun. I think he has some damage on this right side.
That definitely looks like it's going to cause some damage for sure.
Did he lost a lot of position? No, he didn't even lost the position there. He's lucky. But now he has a 7-second gap from Ortiz.
Man.
So I think he's gonna come right now into the pits to try and maybe get some time off for an undercut on Ortiz, maybe.
I would. The slamp's already chalked. Kind of irritated. You take the minute or whatever it takes to get down the pits. You reset, come back out.
Oh, and Skies.
Rodriguez is off. Let's see what's going on down here in the McLaren.
As we can see in picture, Skies was well placed. Tried to pit early, but now he's having some difficulties with traffic. So I think he's gonna lose quite some time for an undercut.
Now he's stuck behind Benderi, who hit just recently as well.
Did he pit?
Yeah. Benderi was like 10th, so he's way back there now. Let's see if we look back real quick. Yeah, all the guys here, Jaworski, Benderi, Sykes on back to 33rd there, look like they've all hit. We've lost 2 drivers so far this evening. I know one of them was Lorenzo Filho. I don't know who the other one was. They don't show up on the radar anymore.
As we can see in the back, Bertus, which is fighting with Rodriguez, coming to the chicane. Bertus looking on the outside, but I don't think he's gonna try to make the move. Yeah, just Rodriguez closing the door here. So hard to pass on this track. Just so hard. So hard.
Levine coming out of the pits here with, looks like Jaworski 787. That little collision there. It's going to lose a couple of spots.
Ken Miller again on. Oh, Ken Miller just went wide. And now in the grass.
Dean Ortiz.
The blue flags too. Oh no. The anime Chen.
See that. Cran, Rebel, Garrity, and LF are in. 3 minutes left to pit. Looks like the only other ones I can see is put up to passage. LaRon, Passage, Roar, Miller, Rodriguez, GTG. If they're not in yet, they still got a pit. Looks like they're all still on track currently. 15th on back have all made a pit stop, it seems here. As Waiting Junior goes off in the Bendy Brew Lambo. Turn 3, turn 4, just looses in the grass. Ooh, that's a big hit on the left side.
So for the people who hasn't pitted, still there's Osborne, Passage, then Roar, and then Kyle Miller right now. So we pretty much have the
Almost.
pack hasn't changed that much, yeah.
And
Other than Skies, which is pretty far back.
I saw a stop and go 30. Matthews looks like he picked up one and going through the pit stop. Either too fast entering or too fast exiting. And that's gonna ruin whatever kind of night he was having.
No good. No good.
I did that last week at Suzuka. I do not recommend getting a stop and go 30. 421,
Yeah.
Constantine's off again. Up at the chicane. Tries to avoid the curbs and does a great job, but loses the car instead. Rough.
Hey, Nate. What's up?
Nate's picked.
My man, Nate's picked.
Oh, Matthews did DSQ. Did he speed through the pits during his pit stop? Because I thought it said stop and go 30, but it says DSQ down there.
Oh no, Skies in the grass with Banderi.
GTG's pitting.
Oh no. Let me see that back again. Minus 30.
Passage on.
What happened?
Roar.
Sky going inside.
Got Miller.
Oh, going on now on the outside. Oh, that's a big hit. Ouch.
Alright.
I think Banderi has some big rear aero damage because of that crash.
Oh, that's not good. You want good arrow around here. Ooh, see somebody else is off. That is GTG. What happened to the baseline Ferrari here? He just pulls off the track. I'm not entirely sure what part of the track this is.
Christian Holmes on the outside of Passage.
Oh, he left.
Maybe a small
Okay.
switcheroo.
So,
we
Jobber
hear
GTG
pit
must have
windows
had
closed.
some, yeah, pit windows closed. And I think everyone made it.
Yep. And you said GTG?
It looks like whatever he was, whatever issues he was dealing with, he decided it was enough to end the night. So he's out.
Maybe some software issue and a technical issue.
Could be. He didn't seem like he was having a terrible night, so hopefully it was software, not just him getting frustrated with wrecks and stuff.
Get ready for P6 with Rebel in front, P5. They're 0.5 tenths off. And so we might get a good fight for the last few minutes of this amazing race.
Yeah, the pit stops
For
have definitely
P5.
cycled some drivers around.
Yeah, it does cycle some drivers, especially I think the one who has lost the more is Skies.
Yeah, he's way back in 16th now.
Yeah, the early pit stop wasn't a good strategy. Unfortunately.
No, he got too caught up in the traffic and was not able to make advantage.
Yeah. Ortiz right now coming to the outside of Rodriguez.
Ooh,
Gets the move done. Nice move
almost
from
got the nose.
Ortiz.
Very good.
That was a very nice move.
What place is that? 23rd, 22nd.
Yeah.
Cran, though, after the pit stops, went from a 1-second lead to now a 7-second lead over LF. And there is Banderi off. I'll check out what's going on here. He was just racing with somebody. Sykes or Skies. Yeah, they were side by side. A little bump. Both cars go off.
Oh, what happened with Skies and
He
Banderi?
last corner just gets a little too hard on the brakes. Clips Banderi, and I think that's Grover in the Lambo behind him that got a little bit of a touch there as well.
Maybe, yeah.
So Sky's there, going from 16th down to 20. Banderi's right there with him, so he's still gonna have to pass him. He's got to do it a little bit cleaner this time. The leader's catching up to some lapped traffic. 6:30. Who is this? Got back here. He's got Felix Payan and is that Michaels? 31.
As we can see in picture, Lloyd catching up to Lorenzo for P32.
Oh,
And
both of
we
the
got you guys.
Audis are not doing too well tonight.
Yeah. We got you guys, even though you are in the back of the grid.
Absolutely.
We're still giving you screen time. Oh, that was almost a crash there from
Ooh.
Lloyd. Ooh.
That was scary.
That was really scary. Don't do that ever again.
We got Osborne in 8th and Secom in 9th. He's made it back from 21st. He's up in the top 10. Lloyd, he's trying to get that top 5 finish here.
And Lloyd, you passed Lorenzo, which Lorenzo went wide from braking too late.
On the outside, Jess has got the position still. I'll stick here for a minute. It looks like this is the best battle near the front.
Yeah, Garrity.
Garrity's.
Oh, Christian Holmes fighting with Passage right now.
Oh, there you go. There's a good one. Passage
Yeah,
is on
I'm gonna
the
let you that
up.
one. Oops, side.
Side by side. Looks like Combs has got him.
He has. Nice move from Christian.
Let's see, where did Passage start? How far up is he? He's up 7, so he started 21st, so it's still a pretty good night. But he knew he was sniffing the top 10, so he's gonna dig. Jaworski's up to 10th from 26. Jess Osborne 28th to 8th. That's one hell of a night right there.
But at the moment, Skies and Banderi right now, they're just glued together again.
They just can't get
I
apart.
think it's gonna go on the inside. I think we're gonna see some juicy moves there. Just a few minutes. We're gonna see some juicy moves.
They're on their way up to the Schumachers, it looks like, right?
Yep. And we still got 20 minutes to go, so I think we're gonna see some good fighting between those two guys, and
I would agree.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch them. There was some touchy last few laps, as we can see in our timetables that Ortiz is now catching up to Kyle Miller, the Weeb King.
Love it. Garrity and Rebel still 2 tenths, 3 tenths off of each other. These two BMWs are just team orders or something. Manufacturer orders. We don't want to mess up the BMWs. I'm gonna skip up here. We're gonna look at this battle. Diggs and Sircone. Another one that's pretty close.
I'm gonna watch Ortiz and Miller.
Look at that. Big run on the Aston on the outside.
Ooh, on the outside. That's a great. Oh, that's Banderi.
No.
They crashed again.
Banderi
No
and Skies
way.
again.
Again, that's the third time. And
No shot that that's happened again.
At least Sky's a good guy. He's gonna let Banderi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he got going again and then pulls over and lets Banderi get back in.
That was too juicy, guys. That was too juicy.
We got another battle here.
Too much juicy.
Miller, Ortiz, Rodriguez, Larod for the battle for 20th.
In Passage, just lost position to Christian Holmes.
Oh, Passage. You're going the wrong way, bud. Maybe he wore up those tires with all those passes he was making earlier when we were making comments on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good thing you're saying right now.
Because his last lap was a
Completely forgot
59.3 and Levine's doing a 57.4. So.
Oh, and our national Jess Osborne is getting attacked by a speedboat into turn 1. Osborne on the outside, Secombe on the inside, side by side, coming there, Secombe still there.
Jess is gonna let him have him for those over.
Oh, goes a bit wide, switcheroo, watch out. Jess Osborne. He's gonna close the door.
Ooh, what a
Watch
move,
out, it's not
Jess.
finished. We saw some drivers still hanging on in this corner there. I know Jess Osborne is defending like a lion.
As I watch Larod just go through that section there, all sideways. What was? I don't know what about.
It was Roderick's, I think.
Yeah.
I saw a yellow flag.
Come back. Oh, going into the chicane, Larod just punts Roderick's off.
And Bandari looking on the inside of Roderick's. I think it's gonna be an easy move.
Yeah, Roderick's is just gonna dip in. Maybe?
Oh.
That's
3
cars with a lot of damage right here, so anything can happen.
And Lloyd behind with yellow flag. Don't. Yes, you saved it, my boy. Let's go. My man. 30 seconds. Good. And till we're here in this magnificent fight with Sky and Roderick's, because we already know that you cannot pass on Nurburgring. Want to thank our sponsor, Armamentario.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that tonight.
Yeah, because yesterday I forgot it, so I was like, oh yeah,
good call.
And as we see, Sky's on the inside, but going too wide, and ooh, so Roderick's. I think Roderick's just pushed him out wide.
It looked like it gave him a little bit of a bump back.
Yeah, just a little nudge. That's because of Armamentario power. He was just too strong.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Armamentario gives you more HUD options than the standard HUD for ACC. Allows you to see more of your brake pressures and tire wear and fuel.
Exactly, Stefan. This is a really great tool to change a bit your ACC life. I would say, like change a bit how you see ACC and help you improve with your lap time and deltas, everything from how much brake inputs you put, how much throttle input, everything. There's almost everything there. So if you want to download, this is free, and they're helping us with SRA. Thank you to them. I use this app. It's
nice.
Great.
I haven't looked into downloading it. I'm a simple man. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. So anything else to distract me besides me streaming and having chat on the other screen?
You are a man of culture.
might be too much for me, but I love it.
Ooh, I was to see Bailey in Almeida. So we're pretty close.
Very nice. I was just about to look at Bailey because Nate said, good run from Bailey. He's made up a lot of spots. So he's currently up 17 from 34 to 17th. Another man that started at the back and just ticked them off one by one over the course of the race here.
Nice.
Very
fucking nice, man. Fucking nice. Let's go.
Love it.
I want to see that everything from every one of you.
It's crazy at the front. Everyone's kind of mellowed out. Even the battles with Rebel and Garrity and Diggs and Sircone and Levine and Roar. No one's making any moves.
No, there's Skies. Was
a little bit further back, yeah. He's
still
got
Durbin.
Oh, Durbin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Durbin in the pits.
Oh,
my
no.
man.
What are you doing, Durbin?
My man. He's gone.
He's 4 laps down. He's not having a good evening. That's for sure. You only got 13 more minutes, Durbin. Get it.
Oh, there's Skies.
Oh.
Look on the inside for the... Oh, no. Just lost some time by hitting the curb. Sky is really trying hard for the last 13 minutes. to pass at least Roderick's. I think he's gonna let Banderi his place.
Yeah,
He can't.
I don't think he's gonna pass
So
Banderi.
yes, sorry, Miller and Larod right now
Go for it. I
side by
see you got it.
side. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh,
There's
Miller.
yeah, I need to remember the names. Larad just braked a bit earlier, let off the brake, and now they're side by side. Larad on the outside and Miller on the inside. Watch out! Now he has the inside. Oh, there's a
Oh
spin.
no.
Miller, can he save it?
No.
Yeah, kind of.
Almost a good save. He's gonna lose a little bit of
Oh,
time.
no way. We're gonna see an awesome fight now. It's Kais, Roderick, and Miller.
Oh man.
Oh my god. That's some juicy. That's some juicy.
That battle for
Impatient to see
20th is getting spicier and spicier by the minute.
Yeah. 22nd, I say. Oh, 21st.
See, we got Constantine and Rodriguez pretty close. See how close this is. It says he's close. Oh, it hasn't cycled in. He's actually behind Felix in the grid car.
And we were so focused in the backfield that we haven't even seen that Cercone and Diggs are fighting for third position for the third place in the podium right now.
Oh, Jan just clips Bendiri in the hairpin. Stops, waits for him, lets it get by. It's not good.
There's a
leader car by.
There's a nice partnership in D3 at the moment. Pretty cool to see.
D3 is definitely good sportsmen out there.
D3 is pretty interesting. I think D3 and D2 are like the good you know, in the shepherd's pie, there's like potato.
Yeah.
And there's like the corn and then the meat. They're like the corn. Like they're like the interesting bits of the recipe, you know? Like they're sweet. Like everyone is just salty, but they're sweet. It's interesting.
I love it. It's a good analogy.
No need to thank me.
Absolutely
the analogy
beautiful.
Of the shepherd's pie.
You're watching.
I want to see Banderi and Roderick. Roderick just spins. Oh no, we catch just the end of it. Oh no. Oh no, unsafe re-entry.
Oh no.
Oh my god. What a re-entry of that from Roderick.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to spin it around in the grass and got back on the road.
And Anderson just passed just a few millimeters from. Oh no! That's Rodriguez.
Oh, look at he held on to that. Wow.
He held on. Oh wow, Roderick. Okay, Roderick, you had a bad re-entry, but that save was really good.
Man.
Oh my god. And Cercone still fighting with Diggs. Like, dude, you cannot overtake in this goddamn track.
No, he's been right there on his bumper for good 20 minutes now since the pits, and he cannot figure out how to get a run to get inside of him into a corner.
Yeah.
Same thing with Garrity and Rebel on the main screen.
Yeah. You know, I have another food analogy for this.
I love it.
You know, like, you know, if you eat like ramen, like you can eat one, but you cannot eat two. So like the track is just way too hard to overtake. Like you cannot try it. You can try one time in the track, but you cannot try two times. It's just too hard. Agreed. Okay, maybe that one was pretty bad.
That was a little bit of a stretch, but I was picking up what you were laying down. I like it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for believing in me.
It's very good. That was very good.
Oh, someone lost the place. Oh, Rodriguez in the pits. Just got too much damage from this small tap.
Yeah.
Toxic. No. No, toxic.
Down to 36 drivers. Looks like Durbin decided to call it a night as well.
Oh.
I don't see him on the run ring.
Tomac Constantin.
Look at all the Ferraris here.
Bertus. Yeah, Roderick, sorry.
Bertus is right behind him too in the... Is that the gingerbread car?
Bertus has lost some position. He was 27 just a few laps ago. But he's still not giving up. You can make points up to 40, and I think 29 gives you quite some. Oh no!
Oh,
That's coastal tank. Coastal tank just spawned.
hang on a
No.
second. Gonna lose 2 or 3 spots.
There's so much things happening right now. There's still 8 minutes to go. And Skies again fighting.
Man won't give up. He's got to get those positions somehow.
No, yeah.
Let's see.
And
Switch
actually,
over.
yeah. I did Circone past Diggs. No, still
Nope,
have not.
still there.
Oh,
He's dropped back a
guys.
little bit. Still within a second, though.
Oh! Oh, Larod!
Ooh.
That wasn't. Whoa. Larod just clipped the first curve of.
Aw, of the chicane there.
Yeah, of the chicane, and just flew off like BAM!
Oh,
And I was just like. I couldn't see a word. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, when you get that close to the curb, you start worrying about what's going on around you.
Yeah, he just clipped it like, yeah, clobbered it. Well, I learned a new word for racing, clobbered. I didn't
Clobbered.
use that word before.
Really? That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, I like it. It's like a clip it, but even bigger.
Yeah, exactly. We'll give our leader a little bit of some love here as he goes around the track. He's got a 9.5 second over LF in second and 20 seconds on Diggs in third, so he's cruising.
Yeah, he just put his cruise control and got a Coca-Cola. Cling. You know.
Looks like the only driver right now in the 56 is at race pace.
This stream is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, by the way, guys, and not
What is
KFC. That? I know there's Garrity, but a KFC livery. I know you want some KFC, but KFC is overrated, guys. It's not very good. I'm gonna say it. It's overrated. Say what you want. I'm saying it's overrated. What's sound like a gunshot? I haven't heard anything. Maybe I popped my microphone.
Okay. That's an old bug.
Ooh, no.
Gotcha. I heard it and it freaked me out. I thought my headset was messing up. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard it.
Yeah, that's maybe me because I haven't heard it.
Okay. That was an interesting sound.
Oh, with Bandary on the inside of Ken Miller. Wow, there's 4 cars. Oh no, it's
no.
Oh no,
Miller.
Oh no.
McLaren.
Can you get the replay of it?
Let's see. Miller. Let's jump back 15 seconds. Miller looks like he's parking it too after this. Bandary.
Yeah, Miller.
He gets clipped by the McLaren. Smacks it a second time. And that was Felix. Skirts by. He's going to pick up 3 positions on that. And the Grinch said, I just stole 3 spots from you guys. The old ACC audio bug. Okay. Ciziano, I've never heard that before. That was scary.
What was it? Sorry?
The gunshot pop sound from the ACC audio.
Okay.
I don't know what caused it. I'm gonna have to go back and
yeah, watch it again because
that
that might be me because I haven't heard it. So that's maybe on my side. Yeah, because I have an AK-40 in my home.
Yeah.
I was trying to reload it and then it popped off. Like, yeah.
Love it. Oh, what happened to? Oh, Circone passed Diggs?
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh, let's go back 60 seconds, see if we can catch this.
Let's see. Is it overtake?
Oh man, I'm glad I picked 60 seconds because it's going into turn 1 here, it looks like. To get him on the inside of turn 1. Yes, sir. I don't know how far back it'll hold. I might actually go the whole 60. We'll get to see the whole battle here.
Whole 60.
Let's go.
Just watch. picture with Garrity and Rebel right now fighting for P5. P5.
Slides a little bit
That's
through turn
nice.
3. We're still side by
Oh,
side into turn 4.
and we got 3 cars right now for P12.
There you go. Gets him out of turn 4.
Stefan, you're gonna do the fight between Rebel and Garrity for P5. I'm gonna do Passage, Rover, and Holmes.
Sounds good, because I was just going to go back to Passage because I saw that battle was heating up again. We'll put it on the guys at the front, and we'll let you talk about the really spicy battle back there in 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Yeah, mate, we're gonna talk about the gritty stuff. It's Skies. No, wait, I just want to say something. Skies is still fighting with someone else. Dude cannot stop fighting people right now. Alright, Passage and Roar. And Christian Holmes just got a bit back. I think he just wanted to take a little break, take a beer, watch the fight, and come back after and boom, overtake everyone. I think that's his strategy. I know him. I know he likes beer.
I feel
It's
it.
Kai. Yeah. I have 2 fight to watch right now. Oh my god. Oh, Sky's get a good exit, but oh, that's Green who has touched the sand, and Sky's just past Green for P18. Oh, and Christian Holmes get a dive bomb on the inside of Passage right now in turn 1, and oh, Christian Holmes just pushing me off wide. Side by side. Oh, they touched!
Oh, no.
They touched, they spin it. Will they save it? Oh, they actually save it. Oh,
look at that synchronized sliding. They both get. Oh, no, Passage. Back on it.
That was sick.
Very nice.
That was really
nice.
sick.
Luckily, they had enough of a gap back to Grover behind them that they're not going to lose any extra positions. Final position.
Leader on the final lap. And Garrity just passed Rebel. I just saw that. Nice.
Oh, Garrity passed Rebel? Let's see if I can catch it.
He
Rebel.
did.
Nope, they'd already passed him here. Oh, we tried, folks. Secom also at some point has passed Jess Osborne. We missed that as well with all the other action going on. It looks like he might be able to get Spaghetti for 7th here for the end of the race. Oh.
Even if you didn't finish, guys, we're all some giga chance.
As I said that, Spaghetti goes off in the hairpin or the chicane there and gives Secom the spot. So good job, Secom.
Oh, no wait, that's not even one lap. Skies is still fighting. Can you believe it, guys? He's fighting for P17 last lap.
It's crazy.
Bailey.
I think the audio is messing up a bit.
And Michael for P25 just gave position. This is last lap, by the way. Everything counts now, so we might see some crashes as the last lap. Start on the chicane on Bailey, and it works. As we can see, Cran, you can put
there we go.
The face on the anime Lexus.
As he's coming around the last corner, man has put a brilliant race together. No mistakes. Stayed away from all the other drivers. Start to finish, led the race.
Yeah, 10-second gap between him and LF, and between LF and Circone. 24 seconds.
Colin's gonna make his way to the podium. He had a little bit of trouble getting there, but...
Oh, is there Burtis? Burtis is trying a shot on the outside, but doesn't work on the Rodericks.
Stiggs in 4th here. And got Garrity and Rebel still pretty close, but it looks like Garrity's gonna hold on to 5th from Rebel.
There's a fight between Lahad and the Hordes right now, last lap. They still have a full lap to do. Yeah, these 5/10s.
As they cross the line, Secom in 7th, Spaghetti in 8th, Jess Osborne will come out 9th, and Jaworski gets a top 10. We're down here in 20th and 21st.
Can Ortiz keep it up? Oh wait, but no, Green is going really slowly. I think his tires are popped off right now. Well, not like they're really good, like they're really bad.
Yeah, he's worn all the good out of the rubber.
Oh wait, everyone is just key to place. Something happened, I think.
Somebody's dropped off. Rebel.
There.
Rebel crossed the line and he's backed out of the race.
Alright.
That's what happened.
And
There you
there's
go.
our last drivers. This is the end of D3 race.
D3 race
Wow.
is over. Very
D3.
entertaining.
D3. D3. Giga Chats. I need to make a song of it. D3. D3. Giga Chats.
Love it.
Yeah. That was incredible. That was really fun to watch. And just
Absolutely.
commentate.
There was so much action. We couldn't even catch all the action. There was so much action.
Yeah. That was incredible. And I think I would say I was really surprised. I think that the driver I was most surprised was I would say Cran because he was really, 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 really fast. But I
Oh
would say
yeah.
Skies because the thing he got through, he was in the front pack at the start, and he just got back down after the pit stop. And incredibly, he was just fighting. He was just always fighting. Like he wanted war every corner, every lap.
Exactly, yeah.
And this fight with Banderi, that was just war crime after war crime.
What's stream doing?
Yeah, I think the stream is hey.
There it goes. All right. Well, do you want to grab some interviews?
Yeah. So
All right.
who do we want to pick first?
I
Let me
see the
check.
race winner.
Where is he? I want to get him up
He
here.
is down in race review 2.
Dan Grand. Let's get him before the cooldown room so we can know. He is being dragged up. Mr. Cran, welcome to the commentator box.
Ooh, hello.
Hello.
Our
Hello.
race winner. Make sure you're pretty good in your sofa here that we got here in our commentator box.
Yeah, I heard
Dude.
you guys talking about Coke. Do I get one of those?
Sure.
Yeah, if you want.
We got a fridge full of them.
With Red Bull too. And from the material. Just kidding. Dude, you were so fast. Like, why?
Well, I would word it as what is it? One of the Batman movies from Bane says, born in the darkness. I was born in the pub lobbies, and well, there's only so many maps that are used in those, and Nurburgring is one of the prime ones. So I've done many, many laps on that track, but a lot of the other ones, Paul Ricard, Suzuka, not so much. So this is
Gotcha.
definitely a comfort pick.
Well, it's good to get a win on a track you know well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it went pretty smooth. It's great to have my teammate Led up there too. Met him through the comp servers, over the last couple months. He was the only other guy in Alexis in pretty much every time, so we would always just chat about setups. And when I made the jump to here just a week or two ago, brought him along with me, and here we are.
Love to see it.
Do you think you're gonna be dragged up into D2 in a few races, or?
I honestly I don't know too much about how the system works, so I will take it as it comes. I mean, I finished P30 at Suzuka, so it's I could be up and down, I guess. So I think my pace was higher than that, but I had a lap 1 shun at Suzuka, so but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and take it as it comes.
Sounds good.
Oh, very nice. You were really fast.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I enjoyed watching the D1 race the other day too. You guys were all insanely quick, so it was fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Well, we won't keep you too much longer. We'll let you get down there and debrief with everybody, and we will see you next week or in 2 weeks. We're off next week.
All right, I'm excited to check out the action. Thanks, guys. Thanks
You're
for the
welcome.
commentary. Appreciate it.
GG for the win.
Thanks. Cheers.
All right.
All right. Who is P2? I cannot remember. Oh, that was
Love.
LF. He's in
Yeah.
here.
He
Love
is.
F. Here he is. Let me drag him up.
Sounds
There.
good.
Oh shit, he's muted. Oh no. He has an anime profile. Let's watch out, okay? He has an anime profile. Watch out.
Get him in. Blood, can
What
you hear us?
F?
Oh, nope.
Oh, he left.
He ran back. He said he's not into the interviews. Got it.
Ah, nice. It's fine.
All good. All good.
So P3, that was
Sircone.
Sircone?
Mhm.
Sircone, where is? Oh, he's here.
He's in there.
Drag him up. Drag him up. Oh, drag him down. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, I need to get it back. It's my shot.
Got him.
All right. Sir Cody. Easy here.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you,
Oh,
sir?
great.
Long time no talk.
Long time.
Dude, what a race. You had a great fight at the end of the race to get that P3 because you were P4 for the whole race. And you were battling hard.
Dude, that was a lot of fun. That's all I gotta say.
It looked like you
Nice.
guys were having a good battle up and down the field.
Yeah, who was that? Riggs or Diggs I had to pass there?
Diggs, you were on him for 25, 30 minutes, it looked like.
Oh, dude, I felt the whole second half of the race, I felt like I was just looking at his back bumper.
That's what we saw.
That was fun, I gotta say. I'll give him credit. He was tough to pass.
Yeah, Nurburgring is a hard track to overtake too, so I think you did a great job for the whole race. You kept pretty much everything off, like damage, I think. I don't think I saw you have any crash.
I
Am I
got
right?
I got spun.
Oh
I
yeah.
think turn 11, I got taken out, and I think I only lost 1 or 2 positions, but
Damn.
made them back.
Well, I'm blind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. So I think this will get you up pretty high up in the standings. Where do you finish at Suzuka?
31st, I believe, because I
Yeah.
also got taken out there with like 3 or 4 laps to go.
Another one of
Oh.
the drivers had the late incident.
Yeah,
That's
back
weird.
marker spun out on 130R and took me out, and that was my race.
I don't know why every people I see, they're like, oh yeah, I finished P30 like next race at Nurburgring. I finished P30 in my division
I
at
love it.
Suzuka. I don't know why everyone just finished P30 at Suzuka. That was weird. Anyway, you had a great race today. Great fighting with
Good
Dibs.
battles to go back and watch.
Yeah. And I hope you're gonna have a great season. Anything else to say for the people watching?
I just hope you guys enjoyed the show. I mean, I know I had a lot of fun, and from what I could hear, there was a bunch of action out there. So
Oh yeah, there was plenty of action across the field. Some good, some bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to watch the stream tomorrow.
Absolutely.
While I'm stuck at work.
Sounds good, bud.
Alright.
Well, we'll let you go and relax and get to bed here.
Alrighty, appreciate you guys pulling me on.
You're welcome.
All right.
Have a good
Great
one.
night.
Take it easy.
All right. I don't see any of the other front runners.
No, I would have interviewed Skies, but I don't think I should. Yeah, I think he should. I think he's better just look at back at his race and just
Sounds
get
good,
his
yeah.
get his stress down. Well, I would say like let's debrief for a second.
Absolutely.
That was a great race. I loved it. It was pretty fun to watch. I think that was one of the best races I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was a good race to sit and watch and not have to be in there in the seat driving.
Yeah, and especially the fact that Nurburgring is so hard to pass. The amount of fighting we had,
Oh yeah.
it was it was incredible for Nurburgring. It was just really good fighting. Well, sometimes just some crashes, but overall it was pretty good.
Absolutely.
We had a mix of crashes, overtake, and fights. Yeah, just overall really great.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
All right, and oh yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna say before we close, we are not racing next week for the American Thanksgiving holiday, so you got 2 weeks to practice for Indianapolis, and then you also got Misano Wet coming up right after that, which is probably another one you want to practice while you got extra time. But
Mhm.
I think if you're done, I'm done. We can head out and
Yeah,
go on to the next
I
one.
yeah, I would just say again, thanks to Armentario. I'm so sorry if I cannot say your word. I literally cannot say your word. The name.
Yeah, the Armamentario app.
Yeah, it's just so hard for me to say it.
I
I'm so
feel you.
sorry. But it's a great app, and you can go download it. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm getting sleepy right now.
I feel you. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, Loic. Anytime you are free and want to join the booth, just let me know. I'd love to have you back. We had a blast.
Ooh yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. I cannot even imagine how much is even more fun with Andrew.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's always a good time with Andrew. Sad he couldn't be here tonight with us. We'll get him
Mm.
on soon.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
All
thanks
right.
for stopping by, everybody. Have a good
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and we will see you soon. Good night.
Happy holiday.